Bees are small, but the mysteries around them are endless. Every time scientists study them, something new and surprising comes out, and even then there are still things that no one can fully explain. One of the most mysterious facts is that bees can recognize faces. Imagine something so tiny being able to remember what a human looks like. Experiments have shown that bees look at different parts of the face and then piece them together, almost like solving a puzzle. This skill helps them recognize patterns in flowers too, which is how they know where to land. For us, it feels unbelievable that an insect can do something our brains do every day. Another mystery is how bees communicate. Unlike humans, they do not use words or sounds but instead rely on movements. The most famous of these movements is called the waggle dance. When a bee finds a good source of nectar, it returns to the hive and performs this special dance. The dance shows the direction and distance of the food. Other bees understand it perfectly and fly straight to the location. This looks like a secret code of nature, one that scientists have studied for years but still do not fully understand. No other insect communicates in such a complex way, which makes bees very unique. Bees also have an extraordinary sense of smell. Their antennae are like powerful detectors that can pick up even the faintest scent. They use this ability to find flowers, recognize hive members, and even sense changes in the weather. Some researchers believe bees can even detect illnesses in humans because their noses are so sharp. Along with their sense of smell, bees can see things that humans cannot. While we see the world in red, green, and blue, bees see in ultraviolet. Flowers that look plain to us glow like neon lights to them, guiding them to the nectar inside. The way bees rest is also strange. Unlike humans, they do not sleep deeply. They take short breaks, almost like tiny naps, but their bodies remain alert. This means that even at night, there are always bees ready to defend the hive if danger comes. The buzzing sound we hear from them is also a wonder. Their wings beat more than 200 times every second, which is why the buzz never stops when they fly. Scientists were once puzzled about how bees could fly at all, since their wings looked too small for their bodies. It seemed impossible, yet bees managed to fly long distances, and in fact, they can fly higher than Mount Everest if conditions allow. That strength is hard to imagine in such a fragile-looking insect. Honey, the gift that bees make, also hides mysteries. To create just 1 pound of honey, bees must visit around 2 million flowers and travel over 50,000 miles. All of this effort comes from a community where each bee plays its part. Even more amazing is that honey never spoils. Ancient jars of honey found in Egyptian tombs thousands of years old were still perfectly safe to eat. No one fully understands how nature designed honey to be so pure and lasting. Bees also make other products like beeswax and propolis. Propolis is a sticky substance that protects the hive from germs and bacteria. For humans, it has been used for healing since ancient times, almost like a natural medicine chest hidden inside the hive. Bees are deeply connected with the earth itself. Some studies suggest they sense the Earth's magnetic field and use it for navigation. That could explain how a bee can fly miles away and still return to its hive without getting lost. Their sense of direction is like having an invisible map written in their minds. This is one of the biggest mysteries because even with all our technology, humans struggle to navigate so perfectly without tools. Bees, on the other hand, do it naturally. There is also evidence that bees respond to human emotions. People who stay calm near bees often avoid stings, while nervous or aggressive movements seem to make bees defensive. Some researchers believe they can sense stress or fear through tiny chemical changes in sweat or through body movement. This gives them a strange connection to us, almost as if they can read our feelings. Bees are also masters of teamwork. Every bee knows its role, and together they build, clean, guard, and produce. A hive works like a living machine with perfect harmony. The queen lays thousands of eggs, the workers gather food, and the drones help continue the hive's life. What is mysterious is how all this order happens without anyone giving instructions. It is as if they all share one mind, moving together with perfect timing. Bees also inspire mystery because of their link to life on Earth. Without bees, many plants would not survive. Fruits, vegetables, nuts, and flowers depend on them for pollination. If bees were to disappear, humans would face a food crisis. The thought that such a tiny insect carries so much responsibility for the balance of nature is almost magical. Their hidden powers and silent work remind us how deeply connected all life is. When you think about bees, you realize they are not just insects buzzing around flowers. They are living mysteries filled with secrets about memory, navigation, communication, and survival. Each fact about them opens new questions. How do they dance so perfectly? How do they always find their way home? How do they make honey that never spoils? How do they work together without fights or confusion? These are questions that still puzzle humans today. Bees may look small and simple, but they are one of nature's greatest wonders. They hold ancient wisdom, show teamwork beyond imagination, and keep the world alive with their hidden talents. The more we learn about them, the more mysterious they become, as if nature designed them to be tiny guardians of the planet, carrying secrets too deep for us to fully understand.